Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Nocturnal Sage Special Topics Playlist. You're wondering what I'm doing on the floor. Well, the basic reason is I'm here to give you tips as to how to cool yourselves down considering the excruciating heat we're experiencing nationwide. So I have brought you once again to our family living room. Yes, it's nighttime and I'm about to prepare for bed. But before I do so, I can't simply let this day pass without sharing you my cost-effective means to keep myself cool. I'm not using any air conditioner and I'm also not applying any, well, yes, I do admit I apply some cold remedies on myself like um, cold pack to keep myself warm, but it's so short lived that I have to repeat the process by putting back the ice pack inside the fridge when it loses its cold temperature. So, what about sleeping during the night when it's also very hot? I've decided not to sleep in my room as long as the temperature is like this. You know, the heat is really unbearable nowadays for me. I get migraines and unexplained headaches to the point that I can't even function. So I really have to find a way. That became my inspiration to start sleeping elsewhere. As you can see, I'm now sitting on a sleeping bag. So I can call this camping inside my own house. And as you can observe, I've left the door and the window open. It's to allow fresh air to enter the room. Now, why can't I do that in my own room? Well, simply because there are walls that block the path of the air for good because the walls are made of cement and they have been built by the carpenters of our neighbors' houses, so I can't tear them down. So that's the number one factor why my room, when you enter my room, it's really, I think it's close to entering a desert. Though I haven't been to one yet, but I think it's close enough to be considered desert temperature. So anyway, I've thought of sleeping on a surface in which not much heat is being absorbed. My mattress in my room really absorbs so much heat. When it's around 10 a.m. or 3 p.m., you can notice that if you hold it, it's really hot, as if embers have been gathered inside the foam. So I've decided to switch to an alternative, and that is the floor, the very surface that my feet always step on. And I've proven that upon holding the tiles, no heat is being absorbed. So I thought, why not try sleeping here? And this will be my third night sleeping in our living room. And so far, I've been enjoying the freedom from too much sweat during the night and upon waking, which I often experience nowadays in my room. Aside from that, I wear comfortable clothing. It's not really usual for me to wear a sleeveless shirts, well, sandals or whatnot, because yeah, it's not usual for me. I often wear shirts, but because of the temperature, my skin needs to breathe, so I wear comfortable clothing like this, which is actually what I wear whenever I put on formal attire. like collar shirts and long sleeves. But it's only when I'm at home. But if I have to attend formal gatherings, of course, even if it's undesirable and hot, I really oblige the dress code policy for that occasion. Alright, so those are some of the ways to keep yourselves cool, cost effectively. You don't need to spend a single cent on it. So that's my challenge for you guys and gals. Try camping inside your own house. Maybe some of you can do it better. Maybe some could build a tent. Well, for me, I just need a sleeping bag. And then also another benefit that I get from this method. Okay, this one is beyond the scope of keeping yourself warm, but if you sleep on the ground, yeah, I noticed for the past days I've started doing so. I found it not so hard to get up anymore. If I When I compare my sleeping days on my mattress, I noticed that it was so difficult to get up because probably of the comfort I experienced due to the softness of the surface. But when I started sleeping on the ground, I noticed that getting up did not require any effort on my part anymore. When I and it also is very easy to get up. When I wake up, get up, I don't experience any kind of strain, nor do I have this excessive need for stretching as much as I did way back when I slept on the mattress. So when it comes to physical fitness, try sleeping on the ground so that you can also train your body um, to find comfort in discomfort. Yes, I also considered that my secondary training, sleeping on hard surfaces, so that in the future, when I encounter struggles, figuratively and literally speaking, I don't flinch easily. I think it's yeah, scientifically speaking, I don't know how valid this is, but because I'm now closer to the inner core of the earth, the energy that I get from waking up probably comes from the electrical charges that come from the gravitational force of the earth. Well, I think that's highly probable, but I don't have any sufficient means to prove that. But borrowing from the theories I've learned since grade school, I bet that's kind of true. So, so this has been another segment of Nocturnal Sage. If you have any more methods to cool oneself down, feel free to share them here. Feel free to comment, and also feel free to rate as well. Now, see you in the next upload while I rest. Yes, since this is the night anyway. It's now is nighttime. So I'll go to my nocturnal dreaming and then cook up new material for the next segment. So see you soon.